Abusiafo ya mamu ni na da ha mama kwa bakese diaba Adoatv television so na kasebuti so ni ebredo so nsema hodo etwegu oman mu ana kyese osemufo wagebra so ne sokroje wode asomamre de rubofo me so megebre na mabo hu deru ede asom se kasebuti ekwanso na kasebuti de ensem me dame hu tiu na se me koba sansem no me de hu kire mu beso. The Rubofo major bracken kan kasebuti yidi asomo idi amedo so ne Isaac otu political baby face ejumeko bi adarma wona wo so yemu ebo ye chidom ehwe se brano kasebuti ye betumi ede abom abobo ano ye da wo no masedi avena mineral water so kroje mu etel ebebo amu apomudin esipi na esita bomodin hwe se ebri aye wo mu enye brepa nti nso obenum ni nada no hwe se eye vena mineral water sanse no ana FDA de wonsa asensan asia woji atumu se eye nsukrojin na ye hyensem no asedia se obekae no wahye ne so eno ada nhia so mra hye bedwem ni onimanyamfo Dr. Stephen Amwa na court ehye se yenkwache no fum so a waye ni nada ne se ka kwan mu yenka se kwan so dwodwo ho nsem no nipa bebri na ya imprimpin wo bu wonani eguso emfa ha o se ha ya na me free be na aha ne yesi gina wo se me ngina metwemu akwesan se me no me ye honorable nenumu ana V8 titri won ma wo kan V8 titri bi no a police fo abomodin achi wo no mo wo ye beye nson na nipa nson ya ye ka wo no mo asemi Dr. Stephen Amwa nhia so mra hye bedwem ni na oka ho bi nenu a wo kopie mu court na wo bra wo kopie mu court no nson ya ye ka wo no mo asemi emu enumpe ana yi woniti ewola magistrate court na asem de bia ewola wo hwe nim kwan sanke betumi aka wo no masem na nye sefata se yedi ebu wo no mo no yetumi edi ebu wo no mo emra kwan so na Stephen Amo ya ye ka ne ho asemi no show osweve court wan be pie mu ewo ho no mo na enyo no nko samo enim nso eka ho bi won bi no de wo se wo no mo de won ti so dongo bi po enu abe won de wa tramra no na be careful nso wo no ma tranti no enya de a wo pie mu ewo court no na eno na enu ada otemu afọ wotena ase ehwe sankase ni betumi aka wobrekwa ni penumi ebepie mu assemble bia no du tu dwa wo trese na oyemrahye bedwem ni a wonchene court no nti won bo modern hwese wo beba akọchi no na ende bebia wo behu no wo bia da no won so ne mu emfa no embra na enu mu na yenke bi nhye ano peye wo ho wa ebetia ne secretary tintin free a police fo aso ya betu dwa wo no mo etrese mrahye bedwem ni a ye ka ne ho asemi ono ade ne ho aba ono ade ne ho koma police fo ne se mo de mo mentwen ma mo mbeche me ame de me ho amba mo ncheme na ade mo pese mo de me ye no mo mfa me enye nti yeso ni mu di ne kopie mu ewo la magistrate court ai nra ye ka ni penum no asem no ye de ono nso kopie mu ewo ehonom bi na de tene se ni a police fo twetwen komo wo di to dwa wo trese nia ekopie mu ewo court no won pese wo de betu dwa na se wo de betu dwa imprempren aye kase na se de tie bia na ebre semu no wo de nia kopie mu ewo court dem honom ni nada no ni kwedu ahodo a ye de abomrahye bedwem ni Dr. Stephen Amwa nhia isumrahye bedwem ni no wo de ni na beba mbonten so amomanfo ni nada enya bi 89 pimprin a ye kase die mkedu a ye de abono no yamfa ntodwa nemom de tie ne so no ade ho koma police fo free nra court share se yen konkoche no wono ade ho koma police fo a chese de no kopie mu ewo court na nipa num a woka Dr. Stephen Amwa ene samo enim ya ye che wo no mo na ni waye nipa nso a ye che wo no mo eno me de wo be fem enra kwedu ahodo bi a ye de ebo wo no mo Dominic etu ahene abebio Daniel Boatin Emmanuel Kofi Ofori Joseph Brown nipa enanya yeka wo no masemi ade akota hye se wontua 1800 Ghana cedis na enkanisika dada na nkese 18 million wonum ni na entua na wontua de obeba kodemu bosomi miensa na de tensen ra no wonum bomodin etua sa 18 million enkanisika dada no na imprimpin beka se 1800 Ghana cedi na obakwa na oka ho a woye enumnum eye Thomas Atinka no de ye ma no esensan krata a woji tu mu se wobebo modern ahwe se bosumi miense da ye nimi nya enam soma ye che no omma bibisa insensibio na se ekoba ne se wasensan sa krate agye atom potoka se veka se born to be of good behavior se obu ni se tim ye beche no na wakoda prison bosome miensa intina de tie no no ye beba echire efa de hu ni nada no ye de beba besom. Yen free eye asɛmde bia yen kopiem Ghana mmra hye bedwefie na yegyina Ghana mmra hye bedwefie so dia na ɔsoafo a wɔhwɛ afaresɛm ne so hu nsɛm so wɔ man Ghana mu ha sei eye hawakomsen dia todwa wɔtwerɛ sɛ bere a yetu ɛpo mu na yɛhwɛ sɛ afarefoɔ wɔn dwumadi a wɔdi ne poano ni nada no wɔmfa ne ni nada ɛnsensen ho asa sɛ wɔbɛka ya na asafo akɛse bi ekura no bere tia we bi etwa mu kɔ no ne de yɛdane no yɛsi atopo emu mo bia anko eposo na afarefo wɔn dwumadi a wɔdi ni nada no wɔde ɛsensen hɔ no na wei na mmarahyɛ bedwam na sɛ soafo yi okopie mu ɛwɔ Ghana mmarahyɛ bedwafie wɔde to dwa wɔtwerɛ sɛ saa bere no mu ɛnyɛ sɛ wɔgya afarefo no saa kɛkɛ wɔbɔ mmɔden hwɛ sɛ nea wɔbɛdi nea wɔbɛnom no aban ɛde ma aboɔ no mu ɛsan sɛ na wɔn mu dodoɔ na ɛnwene esu sɛ ɛpo yi a mo atum edwuma a yɛde hwɛ ebusu ni na mo atu po yi mu a mo sima yɛn kɔ na yɛn afarefo ɛdɛn na mo susu mujidi se betumi aye na yenso yensa betumi akoya no na no mu ana soafo edi tu dwa wɔtwerɛ sɛ bra saa bre no ɛba ye no bag emo bag bɛyɛ impem du num 15,000 bags of rice wɔde kɔma awɔ no mu ana afɛn so no anwa yɛde no aduane bi katikati impem nsia ne ahenu ne edurunum 6,250 cartons of cooking oil ne afare ho dwumedi ahodo bebree yɛde som wɔ no.
Some of the issues were what are we doing in regards to the warning of yellow card from the EU to Ghana. And then the other one too was what did we do to support the fisher folks during the close season, if the close season too was successful. And then what are we doing to fight illegal, unregulated, and unreported fishing? So I will take them one after the other. During the close season, we supplied the fisher folks with some relief items, and I have mentioned the number of bags of rice that we distributed to them. 15 bags of rice, and then 15,000 bags of rice, and then 6,250 cartons of cooking oil and other related fishing inputs like fishing nets, outboard motors, and outboard motors were subsidized by government, heavily subsidized by government. So these were some of the reliefs that we gave to the fisher folks. And then, as regards to the issue of a warning yellow card to Ghana, the ministry, in collaboration with EU, has set up a dialogue committee, and we are collaborating. The issues are what are we doing to stop the illegal activities. So Ghana, we are working with the EU, and what we are doing is to provide the EU team with our measures that we're going to take. One, I've mentioned that the government has given approval for us to acquire patrol boats with research vessel. With the patrol boats, we can fight the fishers on the sea. And then we also have the law enforcement unit together with the Navy. We work with them, and we are giving them the necessary support to also fight those doing the illegal activities. We're also providing the fishers with the approved fishing nets, as I mentioned earlier on, because some of the illegal fishing also comes with the illegal nets that they use in fishing. So we're giving them the approved fishing nets. Apart from that, we also enforce our land patrol, and we've also banned cycle. In fact, since we started, or after they resumed the fishing after the close season in September, we have not had any report of cycle as we speak. So these are some of the things we are doing in response to the EU's sanction. With the regards of the pre-mixed fuel too, we have also responded that government is making sure that every landing beach has sufficient pre-mixed fuel. But the issue is also about hoarding of pre-mixed fuel. And so very soon, we will be automating the supply of pre-mixed fuel. And every fisher who is supposed to have the pre-mixed fuel will be issued with a card on which the subsidy will be placed on. And then they will use that one to draw the pre-mixed fuel. I believe when we do this, it will help us reduce the hoarding of pre-mixed fuel and the diversion, because at every time we will know the quantity of fuel in the tanker or the reservoir. This is what we are doing to stop the hoarding and then diversion of the pre-mixed fuel.
Maybe it's how I come see. And Mrashe dream need the moment for we able to senya is on one sound so and it's what for share for home so a woman ganimu. And I'm not saying can't natch as one in some trophy aiding common a woman Mrashe dream fee na same training regional that so a 2BD a money and ya can kindly assume you be free no more na ya to akase and some for Sudan and get and say December 7 year trimuko ye na say afi ba kwa ye ko line na yeto santene tentene koto aba eyi imrahwebedwafo na afen so no mampani a wodi oman no enimu afi ba ko echi ni yete ngumbonten so ko bisa se omampani ya yeyi ni na soafo no so eyi wo no mu a chese wo hwenum kwan se obetumi aboa na ne dwumedi ahodo a wo pese wodi mfie nan ye wo yenim no obetumi edi no drodro so no omomu nye wahin ana omanfo no so se wotumi di dwuma den mapa aboa moman no etumi peja na omomu nye wahin so na ono de no na nsema ahodo omanfo no tu yenim no ebi ne
o media ne amekani say yemi wan say up to date sa factories ni sa ne amana all kano still me hu bi ahwe ni abejeje no from 1 year but ono an owo so ayesanto abaneman bi etimi de ayemi wan na okubisa say mabemu abudi a obvious say mabemu abu uhu bibia obetumi edi ejina so o kan sisi a ne ombe kan say free education no so na nye eno ne ye how once awo bapawa it is we can out the free education e de bewu aho a obetumi ama me back to school all right free nanso bibia ni ho a mama brabo no metumi aka say bia aban ba so ayem fa so de ma me because niam ne yeton ewa ha sisi a o de kobisa book ba ko bo sisi because ono aban na nkasa si waye book ba ko ama student aye 78 Ghana cedis meanwhile na Oba market a book no na 38-40 cedis enti aban we de no ne policies bi o de ba the American is a me who so no crack.
Dear Kametmaka said, Juma as so many kaka a year. Education is about to see on a dear. But to compare the last one, no quite away bandia, Cornoya better. I current one, the no ye, change or no coin. Intending me boom, say man. Dear Omana cra. Oh, the Omana Cornea, any a Caswadiano. Caswa Empino. Kumsin,
Minister for
Fishes, Mumunya, come on, to out cry, I mean, pen.
A good father, the ministers, no, me what
Abrikuma West na Osla Kufu no ho. In fact, me know ye dwuma wa bembumba ni constituency na wo mne de. E ho no madwuma pa de enkodo nti me mom nya mesen kan kwal se ye to aba biem na se obi fufuro nko begina ama Akan Osla ho anche Osla de nka mapede bo yi nefi dan so ma nyan Abrikuma South ho Abrikuma West ho Sunday so what to aba yeah 2 weeks to the time what to aba na ye hunu ho after that ye hunu bie wa just 4 years na aka be 1 month 2 weeks bi ma what to aba asa na ye hunu ho and maybe I met say ma almost 8-9 years ni na me ye woman ye wom nya improvement bi amfi baby ala mba
oh unse omunya baako oh omunya de ekoso nya ai te se omo ahihye dada enti enye se uyi kenofrata wo ho a but obi wo ho oh because se wo hwa hwe deputy we speaker no hwe adwuma omu ye no oh na che se omo apran bibia dada enti hwi ni ho a wo beye because omu no mu ye aban oh omu no mu tiso de na wo beye oh ubeye dede kwa ubeye dede no matter how ade no gina baby a gina omunya omu ye one oh just say abanu ana government na assistant asana bibia be okay
ye me penasem kojo opon kroma information ye juma a Greek minister afi oye juma e po wasem ne ana ne what is appointment akrane a finance minister no say ode we prepare budget be ko na ya san withdraw
no man for ni bi so adwen chere no won so betumi de wo di amane ye na Adoatv Ghana wo Facebook Adoatv_. GAJ wo YouTube ye beje brenya da jene ya kenkan ede ya som ye be free no mukase ne ye sori so na ye sori so dia na de tenise nrada o ye chechechire nche bi koso e wo manga ne mu asi na eko bi a won se won din ene justice for Ghana ana wo tu won hungum bont so anenya asem kum akra one how potipa ne say e-levy electronic transactions levy ya chesaban esig ni sie keteke a wa reata so say de tie bia ne sum tu ewia ko wase ba so no wono de wasorieti a enya asem kumakra na oye kire no wode ko wie mrahye bedwe fie na wode won penti sign ekoko mrahye bedwe fie a was kire wonum say ehun behia say e-levy ya ye ka ho asem yi no obetumi ahwe no mienu esan say di ahon kire ankasa na bebo manfo no.
Ghanaians have suffered during the recent sit-down strike by drivers. The effect of fuel prices that skyrocketed because many of the nuisance taxes on a liter of petrol are simply unbearable. Unfortunately, the hardship confronting the Ghanaian taxpayer is sharply contrasted by the lavish lifestyle of the president and appointees. Most projects in Ghana have grounded to a halt, except the president's priority projects, the National Cathedral, and of course the Rebecca Akufo-Addo Foundation. Not even the Agenda 111 hospitals have survived the difficulties. Government flagship programs, including the Year of Rose and NAPCO, have suffered from government's inability to pay because Ghana is broke. Ghana's entire coastal line is at the front line of the climate change battle. Yet President Akufo-Addo ignored the sea defense wall project, effectively throwing an invitation to the tidal waves to take over Ghana. Government will not have to go to the IMF for a bailout if it ends corruption, plundering of the public purse, and pursues policies that efficiently utilizes the resources of Ghana for the good people, or the good of Ghanaians, not government officials. We will rather occupy Parliament today and continue the occupation till our MPs on both sides of the political divide put the Ghanaian people above their partisan interests. We hope that Parliament will speedily pass a new 2022 budget, and we hope you will do so. That speaks to the aspirations of the Ghanaian and make it unnecessary for us to extend our occupation of Parliament to include an occupation of the presidency too. Take note that hardship has no color. Take note that hardship does not respect professions. It doesn't matter whether you are a parliamentarian. It doesn't matter whether you are a professor at the university. It doesn't matter whether you are a general or a police commissioner or a farmer or a trader. The mobile tax will heavily affect every one of us. We also pray that our House of Chiefs will begin to speak without timidity on the suffering of all of us. We are resolved. We pray that the plea of Ghanaians as articulated in this petition will be addressed by the leadership of both sides of Parliament in the supreme interest of Ghana and Ghanaians at large. Aluta continua. Victoria Aseta. God bless our homeland, Ghana.
We received the petition on behalf of the Speaker of Parliament, and I can assure you that the issues raised here will be critically looked at. I want to say that you are all aware that most of the issues raised here are being addressed. In fact, this is the only time in the history of this Parliament that the Minister has presented a budget and will come back to the House to say that I want to review the budget that I have presented to the House. I think he has done a yeoman's job and he should be applauded for that.
No e-levy.
The issues raised here are being addressed. E-levy. There are so many up and coming teeming youth here who have brilliant ideas, fantastic ideas. All that they need is a little support to put all those wonderful ideas into. Not now. So, thank you. The Speaker will receive the petition. Thank you for coming.
As we all know, Parliament is a forum for ventilation of grievances.
Sure.
So if anybody has a problem, this is a forum to ventilate that grievance. We are not here on our own. We represent you. And procedurally, once a petition has been presented through leadership, it will get to the Speaker and the matters in it will be duly addressed. So we are lucky we have chosen the path of democracy, where we will register our displeasure and seek redress.
Internet no moye chere course no rather justice for Ghana cool bia te se wabo won ho ano a woti won ho gumbonte so a electronic transactions levy watch say adi pa de echitum say team omanfo no be chere wo no mo pa na ho chere be ti si Ghana for so de nya wo chere ketwa ohia buburu ohia fita na be tu egu omanfo so nte wo be hia se mrache be dwefie betumi aye bibia fa ho na ntempa no wo se wo bogu na adide ni kwanse ejitum ko ebusu ma mefa we mfemu tew emfa ma wo the ten say asoye hwe wo mesu ahonsem so wo manga ne mu ase dia todwa wo trese wo sere teacher fo a wo no mo etrade wo ahyasie suku ahodwo na ne beka se primary schools no na the ten say na ke wo say if ye de ye da yenim ya na nka wo makwan nanso no one mo atwe e de akọ na wotwe fofra yebesi no emu na wode a chopper kese na de akọ ama teacher phone na ada ne titu ni one ma kese nka wose o makwan e kine ye dai nim ya na emum no ya twetwen na yetu di ahyeda se na wotwe fofra yebesi mu na wo makwan na wonim se ade ya one ma ye die ehun sunsuanso de dɔɔso ye pa esanse ye kan ye ka obi wa ne plans ahodo bi a wo hyehyɛ won hyehyɛ ahodo bebre won man ka wo hwenum kwan se na wotwe foforo ba be si mi je akwantu bi wo ho obekɔ na nhyemu bi won so obekɔ na ye se won sanso mbre suku nkɔpem na wotwe ba kweda ye nimide ntwa ye kra wonum nim se ntwa ye nanso wo se nsa dansa ye mu wokoto sere mu se mo mfa enche wonum na we kɔ ba ye dia na ehu behia sense sohwe bi a wo hwenum kwan se nkɔda wonum ewo primary 4 ebetumi atro na sa sohwe yi no wo betro ewo akontembu ne ade akinkan mathematics ana english na wo hwenum kwan se nkɔda wo primary 4 betumi atro science sohwe December 17 2021 na chese efiada na wotwe ana san sohwe no wobetwe wo hwenum kwan se wotro san sohwe ni wie a ana ekwama no wode ebehwehwe so nti wo sele teacher phone na da se we de wonum adarma momfa nche wonum na emu behia na nhyehyɛ bi nsenso no ɛyɛ nkoda ne daachi ne se de beboa na wo humesua ho nsɛm so ebetumi egina bra ne ntina wode ɛhyehyɛ so wie ebusua ha ya ana kase ne medi esi Isaac Otu political baby face enemy din nemom connection so say we dey kasebo tew no nsia kasebo kenkon kasebo pemu no ntiremu bi ada aka won sema ye de beso mo ni afoforo no ye de beba mo akwan so Isaac Otu enemy din makro